How's it going here, everybody? And as you can or cannot tell, I am back in my dorm room here at school, which means I can be loud again! Yeah! But anyways, though, that's aside the point, I've got actually two battles here for you guys today. It's a doubleheader, because really, both these battles I took, they were, well, I was about to say they were good, but they actually weren't the best. But they were fun and close, I guess, and I was using kind of a neat theme team that I made back over the summers. I'll show it to you soon enough. I'm actually going to leave that up for your interpretation, but I hope you enjoy it. But this first battle I got here is against this guy I found in the Pokemon Showdown by the name of Scyther. I'm just going to get the team preview up and going right about now. And yeah, so pretty much, looking at his team right here, I see nothing that really scares me too much except for that Dragonite, because if it does manage to get set up, it can pretty much proceed to absolutely wreck my shop. So I need to ensure that I have many ways of being able to take it down. And normally Scyther would be a solid check, or well, not totally solid. What am I? Solid check that Dragonite. What am I, stupid? No, it's I just gotta. My Scyther's not packing Bolt Punch. Yes, it's running a weird set. The sets that you will never probably ever see outside of these battles. So I gotta play around that. I do have Extreme Speed on Lucario, so you can outpace it and get some priority, but I have nothing really bulky. It's mostly just hard-hitting attackers, in all honesty, and Espeon just to block, prevent entry hazards and set up screens. Anyways, the other threat that I'm seeing right there is Keldeo, just because I do have two Dragon types that can take the water moves, and Dragonite can handle it decently, but I still have to worry about the HP Ice that can stem from it, because otherwise, if that happens, then I'm essentially pretty much screwed, so you're gonna have to look out for that. Other than that, though, nothing really scares me too much. I feel like you can handle the Terrakion actually relatively decently with a couple things. The same with the Magnezone. Wobbuffet, if I'm able to use my brain, like if I'm able to U-turn, I don't know. With Wobbuffet's weird, because I feel like I do have an idea of being able to take it down, because all my guys can hit really hard, but I do have to play certain bits of mind games with them in order to get it to work. The only thing that won't really work well is Espeon, but that's aside the point. Anyways, though, enough rambling out of me. Let's cross straight into the battle, shall we? Boom! Alright, so I'm going to lead off with my Scyther right now, as he leads off with his Magnezone. I'm going to U-turn out here, expecting him to go for the HP Fire, because I know I'm Scarpack, not Speed, so I switch into Chandelier here, take that HP Fire like a champ, and now that I have a Flash Fire boost, it's obviously going to scare him out, as he switches that now and brings in his Keldeo. Now, this turn I'm going to go for the Substitute, because I don't want to waste a good sub here. I'm actually going to go for a, just hit him hard with the Fire Blast. Now, you may be wondering, why did I go for that Fire Blast? Actually, a resisted Fire Blast with a Flash Fire Boost will actually be doing more than a regular Shadow Pulse, so that's why. Anyways, though, going to 2-KO though that thing with a Fire Blast. Another Fire Blast on this turn, actually, 2 Fire Blasts in a row. Boom, boom, boom. Out of the way. Anyways, though, Dragonite comes in. Gonna Pain Split this turn, see what he wants to do. Ends up going for that D-Dance. Now, I am a little scared here. I probably should have switched out and gone into either Scyther or Luke. Oh, no. I know. I stayed in because I wanted him to kill me off, or I wanted to do something weird. I'm not sure why. I played around this Dragonite really stupidly. But he's going to go for the Outrage. I went for the Fire Blast to try and do some damage. Didn't work out. He ends up killing 2-KO me with the Outrage right there. Bring in Scyther this turn. Going to go for the Iron Head because that's the strongest move I have on this thing to do damage. Now, if I was banded and I had the Bullet Punch, probably would have been killed. Been able to kill it, but whatever. Anyways, though, Dragonite adds speeds. Kills me off with an Extreme Speed next turn. But that's fine because now I got Lucario here who can come in here, kill him off with an Extreme Speed, either this turn or the next. And that Dragonite is finally down for the count, which is good. Anyways, though, Lucario's going to come in, close combat that Magnezone, bada bing, bada boom, out of the way. Probably thought I could have been able to outspeed or kill me off with an HP Fire. Not really sure why he did that. Probably should have brought in Terrakion like he did this turn, and then come in, probably kill me off with close combat, but if he did, I probably would have switched out and brought in either Dragonite and or Espeon to take the potential close combat. But I kept Lucario in to see what kind of set he was running. But I guess probably a bandit set, so anyways, the Dragonite comes in. He switches out now, brings in his Wobbuffet, gonna go for a Dragon Dance this turn. I played really risky here. I had to guess whether or not to go for the Encore or the counter. Turns out he goes for the counter, which means I can set up an extra. Go for the Dragon Claw this turn, as expecting him to go for the Encore this turn. Locks me into 2 Dragon Claws. Bada bing, bada boom. Dragon Claw that thing. Dragon Claw the Espeon. Dragon Claw the Terrakion, and I win that game. Dang, that is a fast video. But yeah, that's essentially it for that battle. Yeah, this is essentially why today is a doubleheader, children. Yeah, because I knew you guys would not be satisfied if I like put up this 19-turn battle, and neither would I. So with that, I guess I'll just transition into this next video with a with a much fancier effect. What effect will it be? I don't know. Maybe it'll be a ripple, maybe it'll be a slashy, maybe it'll be a cube. I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? Alright then, now for the second battle here, it's just another OU battle using the exact same team I used in the last battle I showed you guys against this guy by the name of Khewlaidman. I'm just going to get his team preview up and rock and roll right about now. And yeah, so now then, as you can see here, it looks like he's running some sort of strange sun team right here. Now, if there was one thing I could say, dude, about this team, I'd say switch out the Starmie and get in Hitmontop, because that thing's just going to be a lot more effective than Starmie. He does some weird stuff in this match, but I also do weird stuff too. It's not the best of matches, to say the least, but it was close. I'll say that much. I play stupidly. He makes some questionable errors, but anyways, though, looking at the main threats behind this team, I don't see any. I literally don't see anything that scares me too much, except maybe for the Scyther, and I say maybe really strongly, because I do have ways of getting around it in forms of Dragonite. I just have to make sure it doesn't set up a Swords Dance while it's in the sun and just proceeds to sweep me, but I just don't see it being a threat at all, really. The Cresselia could be annoying, but I have so many ways of getting around it with hard-hitting attacks, and I think I packed a super effective move on 3 of my 6 guys on this team, so that's not going to be an issue. The Starmie, yeah, it can outspeed me, but its water attacks are going to be weakened in the sun, and I can take electric and ice-type moves like a champ, so that's not going to be bad. And everything else really, I mean, oh, and the Heatran. The Heatran could be another issue, but I have ways of getting around that too, in the forms of Hydreigon and Lucario. Well, actually, mostly within a Hydreigon, because I packed the Earth Power on that thing, but I'm still going to have to predict, because it is Specs. But yeah, that's really it for his team. Nothing else really scares me too much. So yeah, let's go on to that battle, shall we? Boom! Crossfire! Alright, so I'm going to lead off my Scyther once again as he leads off with his Ninetales to get the sunset up. I'm just going to U-turn out here, literally do the exact same thing I did in the last battle, switch into my Chandler, predicting the obvious fire move coming a mile away. Nab that Flash Fire boost again, going to sub up his turn again. As he switches out and brings in his Heatran, I go for the substitute here. Now this turn I'm going to go for the Pain Split because I can't really do that much to a Heatran because it takes any move I can throw at it, bar ground, HP ground, which I know for a fact I'm not packing. So anyways, I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball right here. He goes for the Earth Power as he sets up the Stealth Rocks, and this set really confused me. Because at first I thought it was just like a standard Stealth Rock set with like Earth Power, Fire Blast, HP, Ice/Dragon Pulse, and Stealth Rock. But then I go for the Draco Meteor this turn, as he then, I believe, goes ahead and goes for the Toxic. So now I'm just thinking to myself, what the liver? What? Oh, and by the way, I went for the Draco Meteor because I thought he might have wanted to switch out and take something to take the expected ground move. Anyways, though, I switch out and bring in my Scyther this turn. Why do I bring in? Oh, because I thought he might have wanted to go for an HP Ice or Dragon Pulse because I thought he might have had that move, but apparently he doesn't. I switch out now, bring in Hydreigon here, go for the Draco Meteor on the Dragon. I was afraid that I might not have been able to outspeed, but it turns out that it was, which was pretty solid. I can't remember what Dragonite's base speed was. If someone can explain that to me in the comment section, that'd be nice. Anyways, though, Scyther comes in, absolutely wrecks my Hydreigon shop. Probably should have switched out, brought in Scyther right here. That way I could have probably saved Hydreigon for later on in the match, but whatever. Go for the U-turn this turn. Probably should have gone for an Aerial Ace, or Super Power, either or. Because that would have been smart, because I know it would have killed no matter what. So, whatever. Ninetales comes in, Espeon comes in, set up a Light Screen this turn, go for a Psychic here as he goes for the Nasty Block, get that Special Defense drop, which is pretty gnarly. And this next turn, I'm going to try and go for another Psychic. However, he lives on the sliverest of slivers, 1 HP. I probably should have just switched out into Shandy that turn to take the Fire Flamethrower, but I was not thinking. Literally, this last half of the match, the remaining 15 turns of the match, I'm just making quite stupid moves that I could have done just to finish the match much easier. And someone just texted me. I apologize for that bleeping noise. Anyways, though, I don't know what I'm doing. Literally, I have no idea what I'm doing here. I bring in Dragonite. I don't have Earthquake. I have Dragon Claw and Fire Punch and Roost. I don't know what I'm doing. I think because I thought he had Earth Power, I was like, I can take this thing for Dave, so I'm just gonna try and set up on him. But then I remember that he is packing Protect, so he's just gonna be Protect stalling, Toxic stalling me, which really isn't helping me out too much. And he does get the Double Protect, I believe either this turn you just saw or the next. Yeah, this turn right here he gets a Double Protect, which just pissed me the hell off. So I'm just steadily losing HP as he's getting he's back up to half after X amount of turns after being like 17%. So I think I should have just switched into Lucario somewhere between these turns. I really should have. I don't know why. I literally don't know why I just didn't do this right here while he was continuously protecting. But whatever, such is the case of me being stupid. I close combat that Heatran, though, that's things out of the way. And essentially, at this point, I'm realizing that it's practically my game. I should have brought in Scyther this turn. Take the Scald. No, I go for the Extreme Speed because I wouldn't have been able to outspeed and kill me off the move, but then I remembered, oh wait, Scald isn't affected me in the rain, or the sun. And I go for the Extreme Speed that turn on the next, because I thought he might have been able to 2-hit KO me, but then I forgot about Rocks, stealing that residual damage in the beginning. So I could have killed that thing off the crunch, still had Lucario, and then, yeah, whatever though, it's my game at this point, because Shandy's back in. Easily going to take that thing out with, okay, I'm going to Pain Split this turn, just get some health off of it. He goes for the Ice Beam, I'm assuming he probably doesn't pack Psychic or anything. Then I go for the Fire Blast this turn, Cresselia is dead. And that's essentially the, oh no, sorry, almost the game. Starmie comes in, I just kill that thing off with the Shadow Ball because I know that's easily going to kill because of Chandeler's freaking ridiculous special attack. And yeah, that's essentially it. I win the match. So yeah, after some questionable moves on my end, I win somehow. Well, yeah, I won. Yay! But yeah, it's essentially it. I got nothing else. But anyways, guys, if you enjoy my content and you want to see more of my material, you can always rate, comment, subscribe, and yeah, this is essentially Infinite Trials here saying peace out, show, have a good one, and expect Banjo-Kazooie more stuff this week, and a battle tomorrow. Yeah, that too. Okay, peace! You know what? I have never actually, like, done the annotations for this portion of the video, like, ever. Like, ever. In, like, the past, like, month and a half since I've been back, I haven't done it. In fact, yeah, why do I keep doing that? Yeah, whatever, I'll start doing it now, I guess. Yeah, I'll just start doing it now. I'm sorry if I haven't done it. I'm foolish. I'm a fool of a took!